Hey, hey, y'all! Yet again, I've witnessed something about people fucking driving. I'm gonna share with y'all because it just simply amazes me. It's getting off of WK onto the bypass. You know, 65 rounds up there to it. For starters, let me say this: if you're merging onto something, you do not have the right of way. Whatever road you're gonna try to mingle with, they have the goddamn right of way. Not you. Stop. Yield. If need be, stop. I watched, like I said, a meeting of the minds, and that's being lenient because there wasn't a whole lot of mind activity going on here. There was a Dodge truck trying to get onto the Parkway with us, in like an old gas burner, tricolored dog. You know what I'm talking about? Tricolor. It was a red Dodge, or a blue Dodge with a red fender and a white door. You know, tricolor. The loudest muffler you can put on a gas motor. Shit in the back of the truck, jacked up, mud tires, but they were wore out. The only thing left was the fucking knob on the side of the tire. Yeah. And the asshole that wouldn't let him on was another Dodge truck. And this other Dodge truck was a fairly new one. Black, jacked up, shiny, fucking Chicago deep dishes on it, big ass mirrors. And it's a diesel, had a goddamn exhaust pipe on it. I've put in sewer and water for years. I don't believe I've ever put a pipe in that big. Outrageous. Well, they're at a Mexican standoff up there, like a fight to the death. I mean, they're on it. Side by side, freaking just racing each other. Dumbass over here in the tricolored dog, he's in the emergency lane because the asshole in the diesel won't let him over. And I could smell something. I couldn't decide if it was the intense fumes from the exhaust when they was nailing on it, or just the horrible smell of douche coming out of these two fucking idiot Dodge drivers. Anyway, they're staring at each other like I couldn't. It's like a 80s music video where they're fixing to have like a dance off, like just eye fucking the shit out of each other, right? And the guy in the tricolored dog over there, he's looking at that boy. He's like, "Oh yeah, well I'm like 31 and I date high school girls, motherfucker. Get some." And the kid in the big jacked up one, like he gave him the shocker. He didn't give him the finger. He's like, "Oh yeah, fuck you. My dad bought this for me." Woohoo! Typical fucking Dodge drivers. The best part of the whole story is they ride like this for what seems like an eternity. It ain't but about 200 yards, and the guardrail picks up over here. Well, when that happens, little douche moves over and lets the tricolored douche on the road, and the little douche just goes on down the Parkway living life. He don't even get off on the bypass. Apparently was proving the fact that there's no mercy in the Dodge Ram dojo. They don't teach that shit wherever they learned that. You know, you don't bitch out to nobody. You do it. I asked somebody last weekend, man, he said he drove a Dodge. I'm like, well, when you buy that son of a bitch, did they make you sign a waiver? Where you admit that you're a fucking idiot, or does that shit just seep out of you later? In all honesty, I'm thinking about buying one. I don't think I have that in me. We'll see how deep with the idiot deep down inside of me and see if it'll seep out. God damn, I love it. You know, y'all think I hate Dodge drivers. I don't. I love you son of a bitches. It's a love-hate relationship. I hate meeting you on the road, but I love to get behind you and shit like that so I can fucking tell stories on y'all. You never cease to amaze me. Fucking hilarious.